iOS 18 to iOS 26, macOS 15 to macOS 26, iPadOS 18, tvOS 18, watchOS 11, visionOS 2, all of them are jumping straight to 26. The last one is a massive 24 version jump. I mean, why is Apple even doing it? Does it even make sense? I mean, you tell me, do you remember all the OS versions I just listed out for all the devices? Probably not. It's just way too confusing, and that's exactly why Apple has to fix it. WWDC 2025 is in under 36 hours, and Apple is rumored to do something very big. Apple is making every OS jump straight to 26. I mean, it is going to be weird to see a lot of the OS versions just jump by 8 and in the most extreme case by 24. But if you're still wondering why 26, let me break it down for you. All of these operating systems are to be released in September every year, right? And whatever they release is going to be used throughout most of 2026, which means Apple has two options. Either rename the lineup iOS 25, etc., or iOS 26, etc., etc. You could argue that since it's being released in 2025 that they name it iOS 25. But think about it, that same iOS is going to continue on for 8 months of 2026. And in 2026, it'll feel almost outdated, which is just not going to fly with Apple. So the better option in this case would be to name it 2026. And in 2025, it gives you the illusion of being futuristic. And in 2026, it just gives you the illusion of being up to date. It makes sense when you think about it that way, doesn't it? I mean, that is how car companies release their vehicles. For example, the 2025 Honda Civic was released in summer 2024 and then was being sold by August 2024 also. Apple is doing the same thing. Announce iOS 26 during WWDC 2025 in June, officially release it later that year in September with the new iPhones, and continue having it that way until September of 2026. Looking at more than car companies though, even phone companies have been doing this for the longest time. I mean, think about the Samsung Galaxy S25. The 25 comes because it was released in 2025. Although Samsung can't really do the futuristic thing and name it 26 because they released the phones in January, which would mean if it was named as 26, most of 2025, they're going to have 26. The latest one would be 26 in the lineup, which is still very confusing. So it's a good thing they don't. Anyway, naming products, software updates and stuff according to the year they come out in is definitely simple and elegant, and Apple can't really be the messy one, can they? I, for one, love that they're doing this. I have 4 out of the 6 product lines that they're doing this thing for. And I just never can seem to remember which version we're on, especially my watch for some reason. I do keep thinking about the fact that maybe like 20 years from now, people are going to look back on the OS history and see this big jump and not know why it happened. And they're going to have to look into it to figure it out. It's like, you know, when AirPower was released, I mean, a lot of us probably don't think about it or remember it even. If you know, you know. So yeah, iOS, macOS, iPadOS, watchOS, tvOS, visionOS, they're all going to make the jump straight to 26. If you think it's a good move on Apple's part, let me know. If you don't think they could have done something else differently, let me know that too. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. PS out.